Unique New York. Unique New York.
I might need
Unique New York.
to steal a pair of socks, dude.
You should have.
For the,
That would have been a great opening. Are you recording?
I might need to steal a pair of socks.
Well, I actually have
Do
some
you?
shitty socks that
Okay.
you can have.
Well, I don't need another. I don't need another
actually
pair
have-
with holes. If you have ones, because
I've got socks I've been trying to pawn off, actually.
you really, I might need a pair of. Because I started bleeding on the walk. Because if I'm gonna run all the way back, I need a pair of socks that are. Otherwise,
I got a
Alright,
pair of socks.
nice.
Are you
Thank
cool
you.
doing like neon yellow? I
Yeah.
got these neon yellow Nike.
Oh, yeah.
I think Nikes are Under Armour, so I just don't wear anymore.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic.
I strictly go Bombas now.
Yeah, the quarter. I like a little higher sock.
When I'm wearing shorts, though, you don't like to show off the calves?
I don't really
You
have.
think that accentuates the calf? Your little...
I don't really have good calves. I like a good design on the sock,
Yeah.
mid-length.
All right. Subscribe, like, comment.
Welcome to the Baby Shower Comedy Podcast.
Do you remember the Nike Elite socks that people used to go crazy over?
I think, is that what that is? It looks like that
it,
now.
except no hole in the bottom.
Show the folks at home your sock. Stretch it, go like this.
Like this? Yeah, I got I got a mean hole.
You even
And then
have
I
a
got-
hole on your
I got
right.
cut.
Jesus,
You see?
dude.
I got cut.
Put that away.
And I got a hole on this one too.
You need socks. I'm gonna send you home with pizza, socks.
I need socks. Yeah, I'm gonna jog home.
How was the premiere?
Oh,
Which
the
I guess
premiere.
wasn't a premiere,
It was.
according to you.
Yeah. Well, I guess it was a premiere. It was the premiere.
Yes.
Yeah.
How was it?
Well, but just on the premiere thing, they're
You don't want me to bring up the premiere?
no. I was gonna say at like the idea that it was a premiere. It wasn't like. What do you think a premiere is? I guess it's just
It
the
wasn't
first
the Vinny
time-
Chase head
Yeah, it
on.
wasn't like it wasn't like although
It wasn't at LA. Was there a red carpet?
they rolled out the cool. They rolled it out though.
Did
It
they have
was
a
cool.
red carpet?
Yeah, they had a step and repeat.
What's a step and repeat?
Sama, you know what a step and repeat is?
Oh, you're gonna big dog us now?
It's when no, it's just
I wouldn't know. I've never been a part of a premiere.
Is that for press? For photography?
bro, they have it
No.
in everything, bro. Do you know what it is? Are you fucking with me?
No, what's a step and repeat?
It's,
Where you like walk in and take pictures. It sounds like a
yes.
picture.
You know,
thing.
you know when like you see those pictures and it's like in front of the logo and it's all behind. It's like a big tarp.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Like
Why is that called a step and repeat?
It's just that's what it's called because you like take photos in front of it, but it's like the whole
It's like
wall.
a banner
Yes, it's like a big banner that
with a bunch of mini logos in
yes,
it.
that's the step and repeat.
It's like an E ESPN type, like
Bingo.
press conference type.
Bingo. That's a step and repeat. And it was a room. So they have it as like, and they had one outdoor or outside the room. So they had that, which was cool. They had people taking pictures, 2 theaters going.
What kind of poses were you doing? Flash of pose.
Pretty, I mean, they were pretty standard poses. You
Hands
know?
in pockets.
Any
We
shooters?
did do a prom. We did do a prom one.
Oh, nice.
You know that?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. You do a slight turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did you go like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You do a nice prom one. We weren't down there for that long because I went with my college buddies or some of my buddies to get something to eat beforehand. Mm-hmm. So we were
With
nearby.
Palm and Shanti Main?
No, those guys weren't. It was like Rick.
Yeah.
So,
Shouts.
Yeah, shouts. My buddy D's.
By the way, dude, the
yeah.
latest clip, everyone's on my side with the tar.
Which clip?
Everyone's been commenting about how late you
Really?
are.
Oh,
Like literally
yeah.
everyone. They go, no, he's always an hour late, but keep going.
Yeah. Because people know and they accept it about me.
Were you late to your own? That would have been nice if you were late to the premiere.
No, I was not. But on the way up in the elevator, it was pretty legendary. This guy, he's like, I'm like, oh look, the rest of your life, because it's like in the elevator they have like the schedule.
That's what you said, or a guy said that?
No, I said that. Because I saw it, I was like, oh look, it says the rest of your life, and then
Oh, the rest of your life is playing tonight.
yeah, he goes, oh, we're going to see that, and I was like, oh really, like, and he was like, yeah, I was like, do you know someone? And he was like, oh, in the movie, he's like, no, we were just kind of here to come see it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, no way. Legendary.
Did they see the trailer?
I was obsessed. What? So he just had a regular person, not associated with someone. We did find out they had a film in the festival.
We're
What do you mean a trailer?
When
No,
you-
they just played. We went up.
no, I'm saying, did the
Yeah.
guy see the trailer? Were you like, did you see the trailer?
Oh, I didn't ask him.
And then you take off your shades.
Yeah. Did you see me in the?
When you
had a nice-
exited the elevator, was it a entourage moment where like one of your buddies was about to go out first, and the other buddy's like, no, let Marty go out
Ah,
And you ro-
that's funny.
first, and you go out and there's paparazzi out of the elevator.
No, on the fourth floor, it was like pretty calm. There was like one guy sitting there, like waiting for us to like check in. But on the third floor, there was everyone down there, like doing the pictures, doing cocktails. They have like 100-person seat theater down on the third floor, and that
Yeah.
thing was like filling up.
Was that for you?
No, there was this other like women's LGBTQ short or something like that,
Yeah.
like women's voices or something. I forget exactly what.
Opposite of rest of your life.
Yeah. But it was sweet, man. There was popcorn, dude. They had some corn. My buddies were the whole time before the screening. All we would talk about is there going to be corn?
Were you throwing some ground
Pea
corn
corn.
down? Did everyone throw ground corn?
I didn't have corn. They had
Why didn't you
corn.
have corn?
I didn't get corn. I didn't really want. I had a DC. I had my
Were
Diet
you nervous?
Coke. Not really. Not as much. I was more.
What are the reviews? Everyone said it was good.
Look at the reviews. Oh yeah, they like. I mean,
Your buddies liked it.
It played well. Like
Yeah.
it played well. I was even a little.
Look at this.
I was even a little surprised. I was like, oh, this is a good. It exceeded even my expectations a little bit, which is great.
Uh-huh.
Because I already thought it was going to do well, but I was like, no, it was held everybody's attention, getting big laughs at a lot of the right moments. We'll have to see. Not gonna knock on wood. We'll have to see. I'm gonna go to Chicago for another one,
Uh-huh.
film festival, when I get back from Nantucket.
Did anyone take any bathroom breaks? And you go, sit down.
No, I didn't really see that, which I was like looking for big time.
What row were you?
Phones. I was looking for people.
Were you
on
back
phone.
row?
No, it was like the
Front
second row.
Second row.
What's the
But it
run
wasn't
time?
a big. It wasn't like huge. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's the run
It's like
time?
a
of
20-seater,
this?
30-seater.
It was probably like maybe like a 50-seater, maybe a little less than that. Yeah, something like that.
Like a producers club type thing. That's what I'm imagining.
Yeah,
that?
but like it was like that, maybe a little bigger,
Yeah.
maybe a little bigger than that. Like like maybe another double that back room. The downstairs though is where the other one was like a legitimately 100%, like 99-person seats. I think the upstairs is 65 because I was on the website and I looked at it.
Yeah.
The run time's like 83 minutes, 84 minutes. So it's not like that was another thing. Like
Hour 24 for those of you.
124 played crisp. Not too long.
Tears? Any tears at the end?
I don't think anyone was
Q&A?
truly. Yes. So then the guy who runs the festival was there, Rick, and he pulled us up and did a talk back on the stage, which was just awesome. It
Were
was
you
legendary.
prompted
He was-
beforehand on the questions or no?
No, he just started firing away, you
Yeah.
know, which was fun to talk about it. Which I didn't know was going to happen. Everyone was like, dude, are you going to do a Q&A? Is there going to be popcorn? And I'm like, I don't know if any of these things are going to be there, fellas. But it turns out they had corn and they did a Q&A. The Chain Film Festival.
Pulled it all out.
Yeah, dude, I was super, super impressed with
Wait
them.
until you go to Chicago, man.
Yeah. And the guy, Rick, he did this. It blew my mind. He must have watched the film like a couple times, like obviously once to let it in, I guess. And then now he watched it again because he immediately called out like exactly what we were kind of going for. He was like, this gap that you talk about, we talk about this like gap in his happiness for the main character. He's like, he immediately was like, where did that's a pretty deep idea to try to get after in a comedy. Like, where did that come from? Da-da-da. And while we were like, whoa, that was like, and this was like his first question. It was like immediately pulled out one of the, if not the main thing we were really going for in terms of like story and like an idea about what it, and so
And did you look at Pont? You're like, I'll take this one, guys.
yeah, I was like,
Did
did you
you-
just hear that?
Who was
Pomeroy was doing a lot of
Pomeroy's doing a lot.
Yeah. Well-
Quickly too, or did he look around and no one was saying anything, so he chimed in?
No, he was
He
doing.
was captaining it.
He was captaining it. He looked over. He threw the ball to me a couple times. I was like, yeah, no, it's fine. You know, I'll say a thing or two. You gotta have to let the guy have his moment, you know. And I was like, we all did some talking, but he was doing most of it.
Yeah.
And then and then he also said, oh, what was the other thing he brought up? Oh yeah, how like the movies about like at the same time about like you see a lot of toxicity with guys in movies like you know like, oh, I'm gonna fuck this chick, like I drink so many beers, I smoke weed, I crush pussy. You see a lot of this like guys like, I'll kick your ass, like a lot of this like kind of like tough shit kind of like guys, like these douchey kind of guys. And you see less of just like two guys like just like helping each other out and like being like just friendly, like honestly friendly and like just like nice to each other.
Yeah.
So that was another thing. He was like, that was different. Because like the relationship between Pomeroy and I in the film, or the two characters, George and Brian, is very like innocent and like just like encouraging. It's not like this like,
It's not like me.
you're
and
a
you.
fucking loser. No, there's no even like, oh, I'm gonna like fuck with you.
Yeah.
It's not like that. It's not like Zinger, you know, there's like, it's not, it's just like you know, we have fun, but like, it's just like an encouraging male relationship in the movie. And he was like, oh, that's different.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were
When's
like,
it coming out?
I think it's September,
All right.
October. Yeah. I think there's another, Chain Film Festival. They were top notch.
Shout. Did you plug the pod?
I'm always plugging the pod. We
Tom,
talked.
before you answer that question from the moderator, I know a lot of you already listen to the podcast, but
Well, we talked pod we talked pod pre-screening. So at the Dins with me and my buddy, we're talking pod.
they're already listeners. We're trying to
Yeah.
capture new.
Here, you want? We'll see. Maybe I think there's another one in New York and then Chicago.
Well, that's exciting, man.
Yeah.
We're all really happy for you. When are you going to throw that Zen in? I can't believe you haven't commented on my vape.
Yeah, I knew because I knew you wanted me to.
Now, what is that? What is Zen?
It's like it's a pouch of nicotine,
Yeah.
right?
Zen.
Zin. Yeah.
Zen. If you're that big of a degenerate
Yeah.
and need a nicotine fix, but also are conscious of your health, pop in a Zen.
Yeah, if you just get worried, because if you get worried about smoking too much stogies, and you know, are you? Because I get these make me really. I get
Sick?
no hard. I get hard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I get stiff.
Kind of like Maynard's.
Yeah.
We
Maynard's
can't cross advertise here. Maynard's didn't buy a ad
Cool
spot,
mint.
but
Cool
Zyn
mint.
did.
Cool mint nicotine pouches.
Zyn.com. By the way, we have to specify we don't condone any tobacco use, right? We have to disclaimers. Don't tobacco is harmful.
We do
for your
encourage-
health.
we
What's
do
the
en-
warning say?
We do encourage stiffies on this.
What's
podcast.
the warning say on the top?
This product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Right, but it also makes you rock hard.
Yeah, it also keeps you punched up,
Yeah.
ready to go.
If you're trying to spice up your life in general, throw in a Zyn.
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna go, honestly, because I haven't really done. I just don't want to I don't want to feel it too much. I got the 3.
I was about to
milligram.
say, could you throw in 2 or 3?
No, I'm not doing that. That'll get dangerous.
Do you throw it in the top lip?
That's what they say.
I got a.
I went bottom because when you dip,
Yeah,
you go bottom.
yeah.
But this thing says up.
Did you dip in college? Were you a big dipper?
I dipped a little bit. I wasn't a big dipper. That's funny. The big dipper. I wasn't. This is making me feel like I'm talking funny. I wasn't a big dipper, but
Your upper lip too, right? So it's really popping out.
Yeah, it's insane.
This
It's hard to-
mustache right now.
I might start doing these to start the pod, though. I wasn't a. These are nice, actually.
Oh, he's kicking up his feet, getting a little relaxed.
I wasn't a big dipper, but a couple of the running back, QB,
Yeah,
fullback, starting, varsity, they would dip it up. And so just to let them know I meant business a little bit, I would dip. I go, hey, hit me. I'll
right.
dip.
And then you'd fake dip. Would you throw some paper up there to make it seem like you're dipping, just to pop out the lip?
Yeah. And then I would fake dip. No, I would fucking dip it up with those guys. They knew that fucking move.
Let me see this thing.
Anyone who's been
That'd be
to-
funny if for Zyn you did that too, even though it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, no, Miller, it's a legendary move.
Dude, you pop out a Zyn.
I'm gonna be doing that at the clubs. You're gonna see me at the I'm not even going up. I'm just hanging out on the side. Just
Someone's on stage and they hear it in the back. They're like, "Fucking Hardy, dude! That guy shut up with the."
it doesn't even do anything, Hardy. No, it does, dude, because it probably
You
tightens
gotta
them up.
dude.
The
You
pouches
gotta
probably
do this as a
tighten
bit,
up.
man. You gotta on stage. You gotta pull out a Zyn and do that, dude. That would kill.
That's got to kill, right? Should I
That
get
would
a
kill.
cup too for the? I don't know if you need that. Are you supposed to do that with this?
No, that's the funny part.
Okay.
It's none of it. I went through a dipping phase in sophomore year of college, and it was disgusting, man.
Yeah, my uncle was a pilot,
Yeah.
and he had this trunk, this wooden trunk covered in the stickers of all the
What?
containers of dips he had done.
What's the
And-
deal with all these people? Because
Yeah.
people that dip, they like to keep their dip cans as to show off how much they dip. You've seen that, right? People make
Yeah. That
little
is weird.
figurines with their dip.
That's such a good call because you don't see that with a cigarette smoker.
No, you're not saving butts.
Yeah. Or packs. You're a lot of these old packs. Dude, all my old packs.
Look at how sick I am.
Yeah, bro, you're smoking way too much. All right. Well, why don't we bring up this then? Now that what's going on there? Is that a nicotine vape pen? I thought they outlawed those.
They did, but it's New York. Dude. No one gets arrested for anything anymore, dude. There's literally no rules in New York. Look at it, it's still going.
There's literally no rules in New York.
I Thursday night I grabbed Janine. Me and Janine were hanging. And we the neener,
Oh, the neener.
and I was like, I was meeting up with a buddy. A buddy came to my show or whatever, and Neen was
Yeah.
on the show, and my buddy was vaping.
Yeah.
And so it got me in the middle. I was like, I'd like to vape a little bit too. So,
Yeah.
but they were sitting down. So I was like, Nene, you want to go get vapes? And he's like, yeah, sure, let's go. So we busted out.
Oh,
went
you
and
can
got
go
some vapes.
buy vapes still?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were like.
You go to bodegas. You're not supposed to. You have to like go under the table. There's like under the table.
Oh.
They put non-flavored ones on display, but if you're like, give me like a watermelon or like a mint.
Wow.
Oh, jeez. Like a mint jewel.
That's the pizza you got last night.
I didn't have any pizza last night. No, I had one pre.
Where is that pizza coming from then?
I did this a couple days ago. I grabbed like a weekend za. Like I ordered a
okay.
za for dinner, and then I was like, this will be good for the weekend.
I love to do that move. One large za.
Extra large za,
Yeah.
buff chick.
Because if you buy a za as a single large za, I think the slices are better.
100%.
Yeah.
Without question.
you peeps
it's not
don't knew
sitting
that.
out. It's not sitting out in the open for
Yeah.
days.
Yeah. Nice move.
But we went and got. Listen to this. Listen to what happened after this show. Samaha was with me, so we can get Samaha's view. If I tell this story incorrectly.
Wait, Pat, would you mind grabbing me that Spindrift that's in there? Thanks.
By the way, I was gonna say this Spindrift, this fucking grapefruit.
Yeah.
It's not that. For some reason,
I thought you were a
Spindrift-
grapefruit guy, though.
I love grapefruit, but for
Yeah.
some reason, Spindrift isn't doing a good job of it.
No, because it's not very good. I'm not a big Spindrift guy, but this
But
all they
Spindrift
had.
isn't even seltzer. People get that. This is more of a like a juice.
Oh, I fucked that up. Oh, this one has 4 calories. Okay.
Sparkling water is different than seltzer.
Yeah, I agree.
Because this has actual grapefruit juice in it.
Yeah.
Lemon juice. Spindrift.
Man, this is kicking. This is coming in strong here. This cool mint guy. I'm not gonna lie to anybody. Wait, you're
I'm not
gonna?
going to lie to any listeners at home.
I don't want to pull any punches.
Yeah.
This cool mint sucker's bringing the heat, dude.
Should I do one?
Dude, you got to do one, dude.
Oh, fuck, dude.
There are only 3. I didn't get the 6 because I like a little.
Is it really intense? I don't know if I
No.
can handle
Is
it.
it
No,
nicotine? Does it have nicotine?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
I'm running on
milligrams
2 hours
per-
of sleep here.
3 milligram. It's light though. There's a 6
That's light.
milligram. I got the 3 because I'm a guy.
Does it feel like a cig?
feels less than a cig right now.
Right now, but wait for another 20 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
I fucked up.
Yeah, maybe gives Pat. Give Pat one, dude. I mean,
Are you
Here-
doing one?
I
Why
used
not?
to have
Come on,
those
Pat.
big rigs
Do
when
you,
I was like
do
19.
you eat it? Like,
No.
not eat it, but like, do you like swallow? I can't do this.
no, just go upper
shit,
lip,
man.
dude. It's gonna be fine.
Does it taste like anything?
It's cool mint. It's a light. It's a light. Trust me. It's not very flavorful.
It's just
What is
nicotine.
this? Have these even been tested? Like these are like these are like 6 months on the market.
Nah, man, they're a patch of nicotine. It's really basic. I'll tell you what.
Do you wet it
It's like a
first?
summer breeze.
Do you
dude.
wet
It's like
it
a
in your mouth
summer
first
breeze.
before throwing it up in the upper lip, or do you
No,
just
I just went upper lip and sucked it up for a little bit. It's an odd feeling for a minute, and then you're cool. But you know
Oh,
how it is with
fuck,
weed,
dude.
right? Or is it up there?
Oh,
Wow,
yeah.
I can't even tell with you. You know how it is with weed. It's like they tell you, take a little, just
No, I don't.
take, take a little.
I'm already feeling it.
No, that's placebo. You'll get
No,
through the
this is all-
placebo. You'll get through the placebo phase.
Double.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's like it's kind of like it's a little sting job right now, my upper
Yeah.
lip, right?
I like the cool mint.
Is that also nicotine, your vape?
This is what I don't even know.
I
what
might do
is.
this for one a character. If I have a character,
If it is, I don't think you should do both at the same time.
both is kind of legendary.
I mean, I'm running on 2 hours of sleep. I got nothing to lose here. I'm gonna feel like shit regardless.
No, this isn't gonna. I like the 3 milligrams. There's a 6.
This is really killing my upper lip right now.
Yeah, it's a light. It's nice and light.
There's no. I feel like my lip is exploding with. Ugh.
Shit, if these are nice.
I might kick this. I don't know if I like this
just
right
stick
now.
it out. Stick it out.
Oh. No, I gotta kick this. Oh, fuck, man. Thank you, Pat. Where was
Pat.
I? Story time.
You got to
I
try
don't know
it
if I'm
some
gonna be
other
able to
time.
recover that.
but with weed. You take a light. You got to go light. You don't hit it too hard. You
Right.
know?
You take like 2 milligrams up top, and, if
And then
you
you're
wait
just,
an hour.
Yeah.
Oh man. So I go up on a
Yeah.
7 o'clock. I bomb. It was a bomb job,
Yeah, hell's yeah. When was that?
and this was Thursday.
Yeah.
These 2 girls and a guy end up leaving. I'm outside with Samaha. Me and Samaha are just hanging out outside.
yeah.
These 2 girls and a guy leave, and
Oh,
they.
this is your show.
No. This is Samaha's.
Oh, okay.
We don't plug his show though.
Yeah.
They leave, and then they're hanging out maybe like 10 yards away from me.
Thursday night at the stand. Pat has a show.
No, you don't. Do you? Oh yeah, monthly, yeah, whatever. That wasn't it. It wasn't at the
Oh,
stand.
I thought that was Renegade. You were like, no, I immediately believed you.
Gamma Lounge.
Woo! This is wild. Okay, this is coming.
Right,
Pat,
dude? This
Pat,
thing
can
is
you Grab
intense.
me a paper towel as well.
Here, you can just use this. Throw it in there. I feel like I'm gonna pass out already.
Wow, that was nice. I get it.
Gamma Lounge Thursday night. That's where this was.
Yeah, Gamma Lounge Thursday night.
I get it.
These 2 girls and a guy leave the
nice.
show. They're like 10 yards away from me and Pat, right?
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me lock in.
Hardy really doesn't want me to tell this. He brought up weed. Up weed again too. He's like,
Let
so
me
weed.
lock into this story. Okay?
He goes, so weed.
Let me lock into this story before you start it up because I want to get a nice. I want to set the table. All right.
Yeah, set the table for me.
Let me get a nice. All right. So you eat shit.
Hold on.
As far as I can remember, yeah, rip that sucker. Now you're outside with Pat, right?
Shooting the shit. Probably vaping.
Right. This is Thursday night.
Thursday night.
Nice night.
Probably 8 o'clock at this point.
Okay. And now 2 girls come out. Who came out?
2 girls and a guy.
And the guy.
Did
you know them from the show, or you
They were at the show.
Okay.
I didn't know. I didn't like.
didn't see them when you were up there?
I saw them. The 2 girls were probably the most attractive girls at that show. Probably that night.
Really? Okay. All right. So there you are.
Attractive ladies, right?
Got it. Now we can start.
Right. So they're kind of lingering around 10 yards away, and they come up to me.
Mm-hmm.
And they go, you were talking about the dating apps on stage. I was like, yeah. They're like, you're on Hinge?
Yeah.
And I'm like, not anymore.
Oh no.
I
here we
deleted
go.
it, but I was.
Yeah.
And then the girl goes, you swiped on her. You tried to match with her. And then she points to her friend.
Oh, right, because it shows up in your
Yes.
log.
She saw that I
people-
tried swiping on her.
Yeah, the people that that have liked you.
And I'm like, oh, yeah, like, haha. What do you even say to that, right? I was
Oh,
like,
yeah, Yeah, I did. Yeah, she's good looking.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then she,
How was the other girl good looking?
yeah, they were both good looking.
Tall. Was she tall, the girl that's talking to you? She seems tall in my
5'7".
Yeah, there's a little bit of height there.
Not tall, but like
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
short.
And the other girl's shorter than her.
The girl that's talking is taller. The girl that I swiped on. No, this matters, Samaha. No. The punchline of this joke isn't gonna live up to the build up at all. This is gonna be a 20-second.
It would be so funny if the punchline had to do with heights, though.
Yeah.
All right, so you go, yeah, oh yeah, and she go, yeah.
And then she goes, yeah, I swiped left on you.
Ouch. That means bad, right?
Yes. She saw that I liked her on the
Right.
dating app on Hinge, and
Swipe
she said
left.
no.
Ooh. Do you think
And
left should be bad? Does that make sense to you?
I don't think.
Just as a quick,
What's the alternative, right?
yeah, right.
Right is
means-
right. Yes, right.
Yeah, right to me is like
Right?
right to me is like
You don't
get
go
this,
left.
No, because that's left to me means ooh, let me go left. Right means like, is that in my face? You know? Right. No. Ooh. And then the left feels a little different to me.
You should bring it up to the dating apps. Every dating app
I'm
in
going to show up.
existence
Could you
is
imagine
to
if
the right.
I just change it up? That's all I do.
You should make a dating app called Left.
Yeah. Swipe left.
Swipe left.
And it's just a complete
That is
inverse.
such a stupid idea that it might work. People might be into it. You know what I mean? Like some of these apps are just grounded in stupidity sometimes, and
That's
people are
what I'm
like,
saying.
"How awesome is how?" And they're like, "What's different about this dating app?" It's gonna sound nuts, but with this one, if you like the person, if you see their 6 photos and you're like, "I'd like to see," you go left.
You go left.
And they go, "What?" And you're like, I know it's
I know it sounds insane.
but listen, they're the hottest people on these apps. This is it has the hottest girls and guys cuz shocker, I don't know if you know this, people like swiping left.
Yeah. More than right. They didn't even realize it.
Right. And the good thing about this app is that you might catch
Right. The
some
habit.
swipes
Yeah.
because of the habit.
Yeah.
You might catch some peeps out of your league.
Yeah, because
You might
they're
catch a
used to-
10 because they accidentally swipe, and then you're in their feed and they're like, yeah, I forget why. I must have swiped on them for some reason, so I'll go out with them.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This is the app where left is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops. Come on, people, swipe left.
I should have defended myself and been like, oh, yeah, I get switched. I don't know if I meant to match up with you. I swipe
Yeah,
left and
yeah,
right
yeah.
kind of haphazardly.
That's pretty good.
I kind of roll the dice. I just close my eyes and go like this, 50-50. One on, one off.
That's funny.
Well, it was one of those things after the fact where you're like, oh, I should have said that.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I should have
You
said
should have
after.
told her, oh, I swiped right on everyone.
Yeah,
they
or
just-
like, what the hell happened?
They just left.
That's all they said to you?
I like laughed and I was like, oh, yeah. But in my head, I was like, the only reason
Wow. They didn't say anything else.
The only reason to bring this up is that they were like, but let's go out or something, right?
Yeah.
In
I
a way,
thought,
right?
I thought, and plus, we know now you're a Didge guy. You may have been lining up Didge. Were you fucking...
I was already pulling out my phone for him.
Were you fucking... You were Didge when you get the Didge arrow, dude?
I kind of looked at Samaha and I winked at him. I go, why don't you give me some space here? I'm about to grab Didge.
I'm about to line up this. You got Didge in your sights, like Battleship.
Yeah.
Digiship. It's like, like,
Didge.
yeah, BF7.
We got to get T-shirts that say "Got Didge."
Got Didge.
We should get merch, dude. Samaha.
Got
we need
Didge
to, we need to
is
write this down
good.
somewhere.
That would be confusing because it would look and read like got dig. Because that's how we spell it.
Yeah,
We
by the
need-
way, how do you spell Didge? Everyone's
I
spelling
think it's
it different.
D-I-D-G. Didge. Didiga. Right? Because Didge just got dig.
God dig doesn't
Samaha,
work.
and I think
That's how I spell it. Dig.
Yeah, but that's
No, I do it with
your
a J.
error.
Didge.
With a J, dig. Did is that
No.
still dig?
I guess you can't. No, that's weird. I guess it is
Didge.
Didge.
I think it's D-I-D-J.
Yeah, how the hell do
And
you
then
spell
maybe an
Didge?
E at the end.
I don't know. We got to figure that
You
out, though.
basically just truncate the teeth.
That's what I'm saying.
Pull up
Didge.
how do
Maybe
you
we
spell
do
digits?
this. Maybe we do
How do you spell
D-I-G
digit?
and then parentheses with the it's
With the phonetic
Yeah.
Maybe
spelling,
it's-
we do like the double dot over the
Yeah, how
I.
do you do that? You do that over the G? D-I-G with the
We
double
should
dot?
spell so it looks foreign.
Right.
So we
right.
do D-I-G, but over the I, there's like a double dot.
Yeah,
You know,
Didge.
Deej.
Didge.
You get Deej.
Yeah, and then you could put in parentheses how to phonetically say it, right? Like in the dictionary, you know how they have
Exactly. Yeah.
Then you.
But we don't want to crowd the T-shirt too much. We don't want to have like a paragraph
yeah,
below
yeah.
saying "got Didge" is a phrase. asking yourself, have you gotten a person's digits today?
Yeah. That actually we could have. That's because that's a sentence. I think that might be helpful.
You know, me and you should start this competition where we try to get Didge one of days.
Yeah, you're a Didge. I mean, so you're lining up Didge on this broad.
I mean,
You're
first of all, I haven't
heat-seeking-
gotten Didge in a long time.
Oh, you're heat-seeking Didge.
I've gotten Grams, but I haven't gotten Didge.
Yeah, my
but I'm
buddy
not even
Tone was saying Graham is not Didge. We've been.
Tone
Yeah,
came
the
in
modern-
from,
he- no, he
from the
texted
fucking
me.
balcony.
He did. He was like, Graham is not Didge. It's definitively different.
You guys were at a dinner. And he goes, "By the way, Hardy, now that I have you, just us two. I didn't want to bring it up in front of everyone, but Graham is not Didge."
That's what he said. Wait, where's
And
my
you go,
phone?
"I know."
Yeah,
You
yeah,
just
yeah. That's what
confirmed
I
it,
said.
though.
No, I said I would tell you that it's official. He texted me, and he was like,
If
"Graham
you
is not
convert it
Didge."
to a date, though, it's Didge adjacent.
That's what I thought it was slight, Didge adjacent, but it's
It's
def-
different.
Yeah,
It's what the millennials do. I don't even know if people have digits anymore. They might not even know their own phone number.
yeah.
That bombed.
Bombed.
But I was not trying to grab these girls' digits because I just bombed already. So I was just kind of. And then they left, and I was really.
And then they left.
I think I
That's
even brought it
brutal.
up to him. I go.
That must have means you. That's when you know you probably bombed.
I think I recalled telling him, I was like, you can't do that. That's why I am on the app so that I don't get denied in person.
Yeah, that's so true.
That's the whole only point of the app.
Yeah. That's really funny. If you're gonna get rejected on the app, you hope it stays in the digital land.
Yes.
You don't want to then be also rejected again
Right.
in real life based on a.
I don't want to
to
mull. I'm not mulling over rejections on dating apps. I don't even
Yeah.
think about them. You know what I mean? I'm not like, yo, remember 5 days ago when I swiped on that girl? I wonder if she probably just doesn't go on the app that much. That's
You
why
know,
she
that's
hasn't
really-
swiped on me.
That's really funny. If like all the rejections you had to get on the app, you had to experience them in real life afterwards.
Yeah, they
Just
notify
like
you when
hundreds of.
if
yeah.
it's still in their queue or whether they've fully rejected you yet.
Hey, she rejected you on Hinge.
That should be part of left too.
Yeah.
It tells you your failures as well.
Oh yeah. Well, you kind of know though, right?
Well, sometimes you assume maybe I haven't come up on their
Right.
feed yet. Maybe they don't go on
Right.
social or the app that much.
Oh, on swipe left, you know what they do? If you swipe right, they ask you why you swiped right. Too ugly, too fat. It's all these and so then so then you get all this weird data on why you were rejected.
I don't think.
Too
Yeah,
weird.
yeah,
Yeah. Didn't like his his prompts.
yeah. Too preppy.
Yeah. Too white.
Don't know who it is. There's 20 people in every photo.
Oh yeah, don't know who it is.
That'd be good. I'm gonna make
That's
a profile
good.
where there's literally it's just a bunch of family reunion pictures.
Yeah, there are shit like that. Mahoney has a bit on that.
Oh, really? Shouts Mahomes.
Yeah, it's a
Listen to
funny
the pod.
Yeah, so you experienced a Hinge rejection again in real life after a bot. See, what's crazy is that they didn't say anything else, which means I think that must have leaked over from the like they were like, all right, we're not going to say anything else to this guy.
To be honest, and I know this is kind of cocky.
Yeah,
I think maybe I just didn't play it well, and they actually wanted
you think so?
they wanted to party. Yeah,
You think they?
I think there were two sweet honey babies that were ready
Yeah,
to party.
maybe.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
So
Pat was there.
Well, so what? So explain to me why you think that they did that.
I think
they were just bitches?
I think they were feeling funny because they were at a comedy show and they wanted to make it like a joke, and
Yeah.
so they thought it would be funny to go up to you and do that.
And when people don't say anything at comedy shows to you afterward, it usually just means because they actually think you might have done bad. Do you know what I mean? Not you, like, in particular, but, like, you know when people just, like, walk past you in comedy shows? They usually won't go up to you and go, hey,
yeah, I know.
you didn't do well. They'll just go, like, yeah, like, okay, so, like, how long have you guys been doing the show here? And you're like, fuck, I just did 10 minutes in front of this person, and they're not even going to bring up my set.
Yeah. I don't know. If you're listening,
It was not nice. It was not a nice thing to do.
No,
You should not
It
go.
was
up to
pretty
someone you
funny
see-
though. Like I kind
This
of
is
respect it.
legendary.
I kind of respect it.
I'm kind of pissed at them. That's an aggressive. I would have been like, really? You're
Well,
gonna
here's the
fucking-
issue too. I didn't even tell you this. I went to Ace Bar after to meet up with a
Yeah.
buddy before the second show for a drink, and they were at Ace Bar.
Really?
Yeah, and they saw me, and they didn't. Say, I was like, oh, maybe they'll come up. But in reality, in their eyes, they're probably like, this fucking psycho followed us to Ace Bar.
Yeah, but the one girl's got to tell the other girl. So what do you think? The one girl goes, hey, you know what? This guy that's doing this comedy in front of us right now, look at this. He's in my Hinge queue.
Well, that's the thing.
Do you
I
think
can't.
that's what?
Well, here's the other fucked up part.
I mean, who does that?
I'm not
I
even in
wouldn't
the
even
Hinge queue anymore because I did a hard delete of the app. I have no trace of me on there. So she had to have remembered that
Yeah.
I swiped on her, which
No,
is
I think
kind
you
of weird.
stay in the queue.
No, I did a hard delete.
I think you stay in the queue. I think you stay in there.
I don't
queue.
think so, and that's definitely not good.
We got. Can we
if
get
I
a
stay in the
Hinge? Can
queue.
we get a Hinge representative on?
I think if you disable and delete your profile,
I terminated. They said
you are out of the
There's
queue.
no record of me.
I think you still stay in there.
I
in the
I
queue.
hit the scene and I split the scene and left it clean.
I know.
because there's a difference between terminating it and just getting rid of the
Right.
app.
There's deactivating.
Really? Because there's.
I know how you operate. You don't even know how to terminate. You're still on all the apps. Don't give me technical advice when you got a flip phone.
What'd you say the other
If
day?
you want to talk
me?
about T9 word, sure.
You go, Matt. What is the ratio of dating advice you've given me to dates you've been on?
Yeah. Well, he was giving dating advice to, or like threesome advice, right? Wasn't
I
what's
was in
his
the
name?
yeah.
But he was giving advice to like it was a
We
circle
were at
of
the
people.
New York Comedy Club.
Yeah, with New York Comedy Club, and there's a circle of like 4 guys, and Hardy's giving all this like advice about what to do, and I go, Hardy, what's the ratio of the time that you've spent on dates versus the time that you've spent giving advice? And I was like, it has to be like a sliver. The whole pie is red, and then there's a sliver of blue. It's such a small sliver that to do the percentage, they can't fit the percentage in the sliver, so they have like an arrow. You know that?
Yeah. It's too small.
Yeah, it's too small, so they have to put the percentage outside of the pie.
At the company presentation, if you look over here in the upper left, this is where we've extrapolated his percentage here. You can see it's about 0.09
A lot of you, when
as
you
to a ratio. So he's for every 10 hours of dating advice he gives, he's been on 13 minutes of a date.
now a lot of you, when you look at this pie, you see a full pie. You just see full red, but there is if you magnify in, there's a little sliver of blue,
Yeah.
which represents Hardy's time on dates.
Dude, I think it's kind of nice, though. Don't you think there's something kind of renegade about the guy who gives an inordinate amount of advice on a topic he is zero current?
But he got the
Experi-
gist
Yeah, yeah, you got the
from the little dates that he's been on. He kind of gets what's going on. It's like reading the intro of a book and being like, I got it. I know what this book is about.
Well, I told you that a lot of my wisdom comes pre the last 2 to 3 years where it's been where I've taken a step back.
Yeah.
So
By the way, I got it in the last
That's too
15
funny.
in the last 15 minutes. My brother, he works on elevators, and he's repairing some elevators at UNC,
oh
and it's move-in weekend.
yeah.
So he's got to like walk through some of the hallways on move-in weekend,
Yeah.
And he said they peeked in some of the dorm rooms,
Yeah.
And he said the guys these days have like nice betting.
Really?
Like, what was your
Weird.
betting? Because my betting situation in college was like not even any. It was like maybe
Yeah.
like a sheet over top and then a comforter.
Yeah, I used to joke that it was like it looked like it's like a collection of all the different pieces of betting you've had.
Right.
You know, it's a blanket from this time period of your life. It's a sheet from this period. It's like it's a mishmash.
It doesn't look far off from the
Yeah,
homeless
yeah.
people in Tompkins Square
yeah,
Park.
yeah, it's a total mishmash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like, what is I was like, is that like a new thing where guys are like,
Because that's a nice move, though. If guys
Fan-
have figured that out, that's what's happened. They figured that out.
fantastic move. If
Yeah.
you got a duvet, a twin duvet, because
Yeah.
they don't have like kings and queens size beds, dude. They're rocking twins. I don't
Yeah.
even know if they sell twin duvets.
No, I
Right?
don't think they do, dude. There's no duvet, right? A duvet twin? Maybe they do. There's a full duvet.
Right. There's definitely a full duvet.
But chicks will dig that. If you got the nice a chick will bang you if you got a nice smooth set of sheets.
You're keeping your door open in the hallway. If
Yeah.
Were you a
go-
door
you-
open guy at college?
You go door open, you lay
for
back.
the dorm. What was your dorm sitch like?
You lay back in your bed and you just then you give thigh and you just in your
You're
dorm room.
zinning.
Ha yeah. Hey ladies. Satin. 300 thread count. Nice thread count.
Egyptian.
Yeah, dude. You get the what'd you say?
Target. $900
Yeah.
$900 at Target.
Target. Bro, I slept on a couch for a full I slept on the couch at my frat for a full semester.
Yeah, but you didn't do a frat for like your first year, right?
No.
You lived in the dorms.
Yeah, I lived in this North Campus dorm with my freshman roommate Jung Hoon.
Chung-un.
Yeah, dude, he was literally like just had immigrated into the country.
Did you like living with him or no?
It was kind of weird, man. Like he wore Von Dutch hats and smoked Parliament Lights and listened to K-pop the entire
It's kind of awesome.
time. It was kind of
It get
reginary.
annoying.
It got
but
a little
looking
annoying.
back on it, you're like, that was
yeah,
pretty
it
awesome.
was pretty ripping, and he made these noodles, like legitimately made noodles that would stink up the whole dorm room. And one time I came up to him, I was like, "Hey, man, do you want to come downstairs? Like, we're hanging out with my buddies." And he was like, "Are they Asian?" And I was like, "No," and that was it. That was the extent
didn't
of our
reply?
interaction. Yeah, I was just like,
Oh, you guys didn't talk much.
Yeah. He was like he was hanging out with other Asian guys. Like he was, we never really, I think we probably after a while hated each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My freshman year, Jason Raleigh, he had
Yeah.
like two posters on his side, and they were both like muscle cars.
Really?
Yeah. And he was super top heavy. He like didn't work on legs, but he was like jacked up top. He had no legs.
That's hilarious. Jason Raleigh.
And I would sleepwalk every now and then. There was
Yeah.
this one time, like I would do some weird shit to him when I was sleep talk. Like I would this one time I turned on the lights and then went over to his bed and ripped off all of his sheets while he was
yeah.
sleeping and just
Yeah,
laughed
that's not
at-
the best.
and just laughed at him and then went back to bed.
That sounds like a conscious move. Are you sure you were sleeping?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was sleepwalking.
Yeah, man, my
Trying to get him
bad.
to move out.
Yeah, it seemed like you were drunk as shit.
Yeah.
No.
But
Jason
opening
Raleigh.
weekend, man. What'd you do opening? Did you know
I
Peeps
loved
already
it.
or no?
No, what happened to me was, well, actually I did. So one of my best friends from high school, Josh Shapiro, shout outs. These.
3 J's, by the way. Jung, Jason, and Josh.
Yeah. Dude. We go to Michigan, okay? There's probably 30,000 students.
Yeah.
40,000 with undergrad and grad. And we both get in and it turns out we both get North Campus housing and we're one floor away from each other. in the entire
killer.
school. I couldn't even believe it. Like literally best friends. We were like, well, where we end up, we'll end up. And we actually wanted to not, to some extent. We're like, yeah, if you're down over
Get
here.
you out.
Yeah.
But the floor is also good because now you get access to the people on his floor.
Yeah.
He gets access to the people on your floor.
Exactly. So we were like,
Oh, dude, I would do anything to go back to college.
Oh, bro.
man,
So-
right?
it was crazy, man. We were partying. We were like, he was a floor away. We couldn't believe. So now we're seeing each other every day. We're taking the bus into Central Campus because you had to. Central Campus was where everything was.
Yeah.
We were like way out of the way on this North Campus, but I'm seeing him. We're playing beer pong. We're partying with people in the dorms. But after a semester, we're like, dude, this is kind of weak. Like, what are we doing up here?
Partying in the dorm.
Yeah, like we're dorm partiers. Like we're at college.
Did you have brews day one?
Wait, what does
Did
that
you have
mean?
brews? Did you have
Day one brews.
Did you have beers in your?
We
like,
would go.
Day one. Were you the guy that's like, I got a sixer of Natty Lights? I'm in my mini fridge.
I think I don't know. Well, that's a great question. I think I moved in, and then my parents probably left.
Right.
What I would do is, I think, week one. What I would do is on Friday, when I would head back up to the North Campus, I would bring a 30 rack,
Yeah.
steady. You know,
Dude, there's this.
every time.
My opening day. There's this guy John Drayton Dragon.
Yeah.
but
We know Drayton.
He was the only guy that I kind of knew. I was friends with him. So he hits me up day one. I just move in. My parents just leave.
Yeah.
It's like noon. He's like, yo, what dorm are you in? I'm like, Swig. And he goes, oh, I'm up on the 8th floor right now with some friends. Come up.
already bruising.
So I go in there,
Brewing.
and it's two like 10s, dude.
Yeah.
Two hot, like the hottest chicks I've
Yeah,
ever
yeah,
seen,
yeah,
and
yeah.
he's hanging out there, and I'm like, oh, this guy. I'm hanging out with this guy.
Wow, that early.
Yeah.
Drayton,
And
legendary.
he brought me to a fraternity party night one because he had a buddy from home that was in a fraternity,
Oh, okay.
and I was so nervous
Yeah.
about partying, and I had those nerves. I drank one beer and I threw up at the party after one beer.
How's that even possible?
I got like you get the nerves.
Yeah, I guess so.
I was so nervous, and the bubbles in the beer, and I just like threw up
Wow.
over the.
So not from being drunk,
No, it wasn't
Yeah.
from being drunk.
just from being nervous.
Yeah.
Dude, we
Wild
had the
times.
football. So what happened to us was we had football. So like the first Saturday, it's called Welcome Week, and that
Right.
first Saturday was the whole Michigan football game. And bro, it's like the entire campus, the entire town of Ann Arbor fucking goes to this game, and they
Yeah,
get
yeah.
ripped.
Do you get
We
ticks?
were hammering beers. Yeah, you have season tickets as a student.
As a student, you can go to
Yeah.
whatever game you want.
Yeah.
There's not like a capacity.
No, you get season tickets as a student. You have to like check. I want season tickets, but
Right.
there's a student section. So it was like a huge party right away. I didn't even have to go do anything, but I immediately did know that we were far away from like a lot of the partying. You know?
By being in North Campus.
Yes. So me and my buddy D's, after a while, and thank God we did it. We were like, because I think some people didn't really do this. We were like, it was like branching out. It's like in comedy, like stand up, where you're like, I want to start going to like Brooklyn. I want to start going
Right.
somewhere.
Go up to Harlem.
I'm like, dude, what are we doing? Like, there's people fucking. This is college. This can't be it. We're playing beer pong with like Matt Weiss and your fucking freshman. This one girl that lives next to you. This is a problem. You know?
That'd be the whole night. You guys wouldn't go out after?
No, well, we were just because again we didn't know like
Oh.
we weren't like busing into Central Campus. We didn't fucking know anyone.
Yeah.
And like down there, you couldn't go to the bars. I was too young. So am I just gonna like walk up to a house? You know, we didn't know.
Yeah.
We didn't have like an older brother. We
Walk
didn't
up
have
to
like
the house.
we didn't have a connect like that. So we second semester, my buddy Deez and I, we went down, and that's when we rushed to frat on Central Campus. And then I like never went back up to North Campus. I was like sleeping at the frat, going out to house parties.
What semester did you run? Was it first semester?
Second semester.
Yeah, us too. We had to do
Yeah.
second semester.
But they had a first semester. Like Rick, my buddy that we always say, he was a first semester guy. People
Oh,
were
he did a
rocking
frat
out
first semester.
Yeah. We were just idiots on North Campus, dude. We just didn't know. me and my buddy D's were just like drinking beers. Like, whoa, I guess this is it. Michigan's kind of lame. Bro, it was
You guys
really
are
funny.
sitting on your like little like
Yeah.
pillow seat, just like, guys, this fucking.
Well, because you got to understand, we were happy because parents are gone and you're partying every night at the dorm. So for a month or two,
that's-
you are kind of like, this rips. You know what I mean? You're meeting new people, but you're
Yeah.
dorm partying. So you're like, is this it? Like, is this what
I never did. I don't know if we ever stayed in the dorms, dude. We would like, if it was like a Monday or a Tuesday and nothing was going on, me
Yeah.
and my buddy would like grab like a 12-pack or something like that and like play Madden or something like that. But
Yeah.
we went
No,
off.
man.
Swig, the layout of Santa
Yeah.
Clara wasn't big. Swig was 9 floors, and right on the other side of the street
Yeah.
was all the off-campus housing.
See, this is why you knew right away, though, because off-campus housing is what you need to be around.
Right.
That's where the
And
party.
you just look out your window and
Yes.
you see where the parties
Yes,
are. And
yes.
then you're like, all right, let's finish a few
So that
brews
was
and then
about
go.
a 20-minute
Oh, that sounds terrible.
ride. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying, bro. Fit on a bus. So we didn't even. That's what I'm saying. It's like weird. Like we were like enough of a distance, So that's why you knew, right?
Yeah.
But we were This is how crazy we were. We rented a car. Okay, we lied. We went in. My buddy D's gave a fake ID. We rented a car because you had to be 25. We rented a car and we drove down to Mardi Gras. A month into college.
In
That's
New
like
Orleans?
a 20. Yeah, it's like a 20-hour ride.
What the hell are you doing, dude?
We fucking partied at Mardi Gras for like 7 nights. It was insane.
Skip school?
Yeah. We just drove down there. We were like, dude, let's go fuck it. Because we were free. We were like, let's fucking go. We'll get a car. We'll go to Mardi Gras.
And this is when you guys are like, guys, this can't be all college.
That's what I'm saying,
Instead
dude.
of going to the off-campus parties, you go,
Yeah.
we got to go to Mardi Gras.
Dude, well, my buddy Nixon was at Tulane.
Oh, okay.
So he was like, dude, come down. And we were like, fucking done, dude. We're getting a car.
And you just go to his dorm?
We stayed at the Sheridan.
They're just in Tulane dorms
we went
now?
to their. Well, they were crazy. We showed up and this one guy had like a bag. They immediately did a bag of mushrooms. Everyone was like immediately fucking doing mushrooms.
Yeah.
They had a bar called The Boot at New Orleans, which just like shout out. This fucking place was open till 6 a.m. I've never seen anything like it. It was a student
And ripping
bar,
until 6.
packed out at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
with students. It wasn't a New Orleans bar. It was on the Tulane campus. So it was honeys. It was nuts. It was the craziest thing I've ever fucking seen. These kids at Mardi Gras, we stole a keg that week and brought it back to our Sheridan hotel. We were ripping, bro.
Yeah.
Ripping. My buddy,
Stealing TVs.
dude, we didn't steal a TV that week, but it was one of those crazy.
And then we drove back and we got all the way. This is great. We got all the way back to Ann Arbor. And then as we pull in to return the car, my buddy D's hit the wall where you drive the car in.
The last possible second.
Dude, it was the funniest thing in the entire world, dude. He had to fucking pay for the fucking side of this fucking car.
Jesus.
Yeah, but we moved in. We didn't really start party until like second semester. And then we started meeting a bunch of more freshmen. We were like, "Oh man, people are like fucking
Yeah.
they're all down here." You start seeing the house parties. I think we went to like one house party like the first semester, and we were like, dude, this is awesome. Like, what are we doing on North Campus?
Yeah. House parties are
The best.
it's the best.
So you had it right across the street from you.
Right across. We even had a thing where all the off-campus housing, it was like houses, right? Like regular houses.
Oh, it was, yeah.
It wasn't like a big fraternity mansion or anything like that. It
Right.
was just like all individual houses,
Right.
like little like 3-4 bedroom type house, and all of them were called different names. Like Ice House, Otter, Pent, Shoebox, like all these things. And there were these T-shirts that you got as a freshman called the Educated Partier.
Yeah.
And on the front it said Educate Party, and on the back it had a map of all the off-campus housing and what the names of the houses were. So when you figured out that a party
right.
was at Ice House, if you're a freshman, you don't know where it is. You go to your shirt and you're like, oh, that's where we go.
Right. Ha ha.
But yeah.
What was yours called?
What? My
Your-
houses?
No, you're in the college.
Santa Clara.
Santa Clara.
Best college in the world. I stand by it.
I mean, that's a sick place to go to school.
75, 80
Yeah.
degrees, sunny every day.
That's a great place to go.
You're
to
playing
school.
beer die every day.
Yeah.
Good parties, hot chicks, ugly dudes. It's the best.
Welcome week was truly the best
Yeah.
in fucking Michigan.
Yeah.
Cause you're just leading up to that football game. What's on there? Let me see some of that.
I was going to say I watched in the last 2 minutes before we end. I watched
Oh yeah, here we go.
what's that movie that you told me to watch? That Awkward Moment.
Oh yeah,
All it really takes is one rom-com
yeah.
to make you want to fall in love.
Of course.
Like after I watched that movie, I was like, it'd be nice to fall in love and have a girlfriend.
I watched No Strings Attached.
Is that
on
another
HBO.
rom-com?
Yeah, Kutcher and
Mia Kunis?
Natalie Portman. And Natalie Portman's fantastic in it. Another great one. I mean, they're my favorite. They're my favorite.
She's Out of Your League is a great one,
Yup,
right?
She's Out of Your League's really good.
He's Just Not That Into You.
He's just not that into you.
That one's one of the best. That one's
You
a
really
cool-
like that one.
I love
Yeah,
that one.
I that one's okay to me. It's not the best, but I like it. I like it.
What's the top 5 rom-coms real quick? Do you have them?
Yeah, probably like When Harry Met Sally, Jerry Maguire, Hitch, My Best Friend's Wedding, and Sabrina.
Sabrina.
Yeah, old school, one of the original rom-coms.
Like black and white?
Frank Sinatra. Yeah. Well, yeah, actually the original, Audrey Hepburn. Dude, it's unreal. I mean, Breakfast at Tiffany's, Keeping the Faith, What Women...
Shallow Hal.
Shallow Hal. That's interesting. That's more of a... Well, what an interesting one. No one's ever brought up
Oh,
Shallow
Stump the
Hal.
Schwab.
I think that's a little more of a comedy.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right, we're good, Smaz.